Alrighty, it's in the morning, 8 o'clock. Just walked out here to give you a quick video of the truck. So this is the Ramcharger as it sits now on those Eagle aluminum alloy wheels. And as you can see, let me move back a bit. It's emerald green. You can kind of see the hazing in the paint. That's from that tarp. We had a huge storm and I put a tarp over it so it wouldn't get wet, but then we had 60-mile-per-hour winds and the tarp was flapping against the paint, so that can be buffed out. So this is the tire carrier. It's custom built, reinforced under the frame. Kind of do a quick walk around and then we'll get down into it. Sorry, the sun's coming right into the camera because it's early morning. Alright, and of course there's the winch bumper. So the latest jobs that were done was the lockout hubs. Underneath there, you'll see new tie rod ends. Okay, put on those new knuckles, new universal joints with grease fittings so that you can grease them and service them. And then the stabilizers, and then there's the other side. You can see all rebuilt. So those are those 5-on-5 axle shafts in this Dana 44 front end. And of course the tires are not the best of shape. These are 33 1250 R15s. They're a little old and the tread's not all that thick. But you have the worn lockout hub. So you just flick that into lock and then put it into high lock or low lock and you're in four-wheel drive, ready to go cruise. There in the inside, you can see that frame. It's beautiful, no rust. Like I said, there was very little rust on this vehicle. All right, so here's the windshield. No cracks, no major chips. It's the bird bath hood. There's places where the paint has been chipped by rocks and stuff flying up. There's little nicks, scratches from the paint, driving down the road. You pick those up, and there's another one back there. And then a little flaw in the paint there. I mean, the paint's not perfect. It's a truck. This is where the grommet was scratching against the paint job in that high wind. It's a pretty decent paint job. It's like I said, it's a truck. We set it up for a truck. Lots of little chips here in the paint. Those are stainless steel exhaust tips with all brand new exhaust pipes, dual exhaust. There's the engine underneath. See, it's really clean, no gaskets leaking. There's a brand new starter. Okay, and then there's the rear drive shaft. That one's brand new, plus a rear yoke. That's a brand new rear yoke. And then the brakes in the back. That's the drum brakes in the back and disc brakes in the front. The drum brakes in the back have new master cylinders in them. Right. All right, and then here's the frame underneath. You can see that. Just clean, no rust. No rust. That's what's great about this truck, is that it's just such a fine survival specimen. All right. Now back to the truck on the outside. Again, I replaced the mirrors with more modern mirrors. All right. Open this up. You can see we put in new weather stripping all the way around and up to the top. And then I just haven't finished the weather stripping inside here. I was going to put new felt in there. Never got to that. These are those new racing seats. So you pull up on this lever and it folds forward so you can get into the back. And there's the back seat. No tears in the back seat. It's from a 1980s vintage. There's the speakers in the back. There's the back bed. It's all vinyl lined, and that's The green on the inside is the actual original color. You can see still some hazing from the glue that they had when they glued the carpet in. There's the floors in the back, the roll bar. Again, that original paint, and then the new paint to match. So these seats also slide forward. They're on the tracks. There's the floors again. Nice and solid. Here's the driver's seat. Fire extinguisher on the side. All right, let's go over to the driver's side. All right, so these are the original visors. Now you can see the dash is cracked there on the glove box. I have another glove box lid. It's green, but it also has a crack. And then of course you can see the top dash is just dry rotted. But there's a couple guys on the Facebook Dodge Ramcharger page that have a bunch of those. I was going to buy one from them. Now the thing with the racing seats is that it does push up your legs here so that it's a little tight in between the steering wheel and your legs. All right, but there's the new gauges, and there's the stereo. This is from another vehicle. This one was broken, so I got one out of a junkyard. New light switch over here. This is an auxiliary horn button. All right, so let's just start it up. So to start it up, when it's a cold start, you just pump it once and it fires right up. Look at that, just fires right up. Now the carburetor has been tuned for high elevation, so if you're down at sea level, you may want to get someone to rejet it to your elevation. So there's the gauges working. You can see the fuel gauge is showing full. I don't know how accurate that is. It just seems to be a little off. There's the oil pressure up at 70. Of course, the temperature's not up yet, and we're charging. No smoke coming out. Okay, let's go pop the hood. Alright, there's the motor. Again, you can see that beautiful original paint. 318, there's a shadow in there. Brand new Edelbrock. So we have a new master cylinder, new booster, new windshield wiper motor, new ignition control, new blower motor, new alternator, new water pump, of course, with the engine, new carburetor, like I said. And then, of course, over here, we're running the MSD box and the MSD coil and distributor, so all that's new also. This is new switch for the heater. Of course, there's no AC on this unit, but as you can see, it just hums along. Show you the lights. When you put on the driving lights, you get that. So all the lights light up. The auxiliary lights have a driving light halo. That's kind of cool. Now we go into low beam, and this is what I really like. This is what I did custom. All four will light up. Traditionally, only one would light up. So there's low beam. All four lighting up. And then let's go to high beam. Hit the foot pedal, which is also a brand new switch. Now you have, all right. Here's that auxiliary horn. It's an air horn. Okay. Alright, so that's pretty much it. Like I said, it's not perfect. Those things are a little faded, you know, and there's nicks and dings and scratches. It's a 50-year-old truck almost, so it's been around the block. Now these are new old stock. Those were hard to find. Those taillights are brand new. I still have the old lights, but one was all cracked up. The way this tire carrier works is you unscrew this. Pull that out. That's a grade 8 bolt. And then just grab this tire carrier and it swings out. It hits the stop. There you go, the tire's out of the way. And you can pull the tailgate down. Let's do that real quick for you. There you go. Tailgate's down. Put it back up. And then just swing this closed. There you go. This thing gets so much attention when I drive down the road. Like I said, it's not perfect, but man, it's a great survivor. And it's just so straight, clean.